Yes, the big story this morning, PM Narendra Modi is in Australia to attend the annual summit of the Group of 20 of the world's developed and emerging economies. The PM will also address the Indian community at the Alphonse Arena event. Narendra Modi is the first Indian Prime Minister to visit Australia after Rajiv Gandhi in the year 1986.
Well, the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Australia is a big boon for the business community and also the corporate sector.
One thing I can see that there's a lot of positivity from Australian government, Australian people as well, to come closer to India.
I think the business community itself is very excited about this opportunity, and especially Mr. Modi being here, and we're hoping that the dialogues that take place here will encourage business both ways.
He's a very visionary person, and he's a practical person and a go-doer.
I think Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to want to make a big impact in this year's G20. Already we've seen that in the United Nations General Assembly in New York earlier this year. He created quite a fuss in the General Assembly there.
This is Mr. Jasveer Singh, the chairman of Wollongong Coal, which is a part of Jindal Group.
I generally say that it is the race. India has been very slow with Australia for last 20-30 years, and Mr. Modi's visit will change these things. And when I say that race means resource, agriculture, cricket and education.
Well, there's a lot of interest in the Indian community now that the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be speaking at the G20 summit, also holding several bilaterals. But what do the key Australian businessmen think about Narendra Modi and his development agenda?
I think it's very positive. All the signs are very positive that the Modi government is doing all the things that business wants to see.
Even as Prime Minister Narendra Modi begins his bilateral talks and also the G20 summit visit here in Australia, he's likely to visit here inside the campus of the Queensland University of Technology.
Show you here G20 member nations. The moment you see G20 member nations, you can see the flag of Australia here. Once you press flag of Australia here, India, then you can see the India. Actually, you can play around with this, and a lot of information about India you can see, and it's a geographical location. All the information will come.
And also we'll see in this part of the bilaterals that Narendra Modi will be making some key speeches, not just in Brisbane but also in Sydney. A lot of Indian interest down on ground. A lot of Indians are really looking forward to such events. We are here at one of the Indian joints, one of the Indian restaurants in the suburbs. This is the Chawla 2 restaurant, where a lot of Indians often come to really interact and have food. We'll try to find out from them what exactly they know about Narendra Modi. Are they really looking forward to the visit?
Well, Aditya, as I said, I have been following Modi for the last 10 years plus. He was the Chief Minister, and that's the time I've started following him. The expectation which I have from him is he's doing something for the country.
Love to meet him. I mean, he has become a celebrity, like this rock star figure.
This is just a part of the Indian diaspora staying in Brisbane. There is such welcome ceremonies in Sydney, Melbourne and Canberra as well. That is the popularity of the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi down on ground. It's not just these Indians who are excited. It's also the world leaders who are really seeking his appointment for the bilateral talks that will happen over the next few days. Reporting on the sidelines of the G20 summit from Brisbane, with video journalist Vimal, this is Aditya Raj Kaul for Times Now.